I've got this new paint to try. It's made by Daniel Smith and is called Moonglow. Until I've tried it, I shall keep it completely separate from my usual paints. It's supposed to be very good for twilight and night pictures. So, as I'm doing a series of snow pictures, that will be what this is, a nighttime snow picture. Using a lid off something, I mix up a dollop of Moonglow and try it on scrap paper. It looks like a dark maroon sort of colour and will add warmth to a picture. Payne's grey across the top on a diagonal sweep. While it's still wet, I add in ultramarine blue. I like to add a dark green to a night sky. It always gives it an added dimension without pretending to be the northern lights. This is Hooker's Green Dark. Under the green, I add in the Moonglow. I like the look of it so far, with clean water to soften the edge. Moonglow is also supposed to react well to the salt treatment, so I thought I'd give that a go too. I couldn't find my painting salt, so I had to use my sea salt grinder. I wonder if it likes pink Himalayan sea salt. I decide to further use Moonglow to suggest distant hills behind snow-covered slopes in front. Plus a couple more dips in the snow with a hard line along the top of the snow softening into the snow as shadow. And this is a fine example of how I'm still not used to painting and videoing at the same time, as you can see from the bottom of the painting that is missing from the screen in this bit. Moonglow works well as snow shadow. I dragged some of it, more diluted, into the white to indicate some shadow in the dips in the snow. I wanted to get this painting finished in this session. Pupper Jack was getting anxious about his supper. But the rest of the paint was still wet. It does usually take a bit longer to dry than an unsalted wash, especially as I'd used coarse salt. So instead of using more wet paint, I used watercolour pencils and stuck to the already dry bits. Sage green pencil to scribble in a line of fir trees behind that hill over there, making sure to keep them at different heights and different spacing. Otherwise, if they're too even, they don't look natural. Using a small brush with a little green paint, I go over the pencil to activate the colour and produce an effect of shadow between branches. Then with my other green pencil, I do the same thing on a nearer hill. This pencil is a brighter green because these trees are closer to us. and all the paint is still not dry, so I still have to wait to brush the salt off. I wait overnight to be certain it's all dry, and then use a soft mop brush to get the salt off. Any that doesn't come off easily can stay. So that was my first experiment with Daniel Smith's Moonglow. Subtle, surprising and absolutely perfect for snow shadows. It didn't sparkle under salt the way I expected, but it more than made up for it in atmosphere. Thank you for listening and for subscribing for more videos, and happy painting!